Hello everyone, this is Andrew the Moo, and here we are with episode 3 of King's Quest 3. And what we're going to do, since we died a moment ago, put bridle on snake. You toss the leather bridle onto the cold snake. Instantly there stands before you not a snake, but a beautiful winged horse wearing the bridle. Let's talk to the horse, because it has something we need. Thank you, kind sir, for saving me. An evil enchanter turned me into a snake when I refused to be a steed. To repay you, here is a magic sugar cube that will guard against poisonous brambles. We're going to need that, and definitely in a few moments. So, we're going to go inside this cave real quick. And what evil will... let's stop here for a moment. Every time we've seen the cave so far, what have we found in it? Some sort of evil? We simply have a golden key. So, there's at least that. We're going to walk over here. We're going to take the key. Now, I'm going to go ahead and admit something. I goofed up a few minutes ago while I was recording this. I accidentally recorded my commentary and didn't record the video. So you're going to see something that's not a surprise to me. It's something I found by accident a few moments ago, but I saw the hole here. Look, hole. Oh no! This is as bad can be. Upon looking into the hole, you believe you see an incredibly blatant plug for another Sierra 3D animated adventure. Hang on! That's right, guys. Space Quest Chapter 1. So, Space Quest is another series, kind of like King's Quest, except, of course, it's set in space. You star as Roger Wilco, a janitor, who is the hero of the series. Now, I don't know when we'll ever be playing the King's Quest series. I never liked it as much as I liked King's Quest for some reason. Maybe it's just the fact that when I played the Space Quest games, it was at the time I was a young kid, and so I didn't get a lot of the jokes that were in it. Whereas King's Quest was a little bit milder, whereas Space Quest was more for adults. Briefly befuddled by this bizarre event, you brace yourself and continue the quest before you. So yeah, but that's something that I found in there. So now what we want to do is we want to ride the carpet. And I can show you the world. I can't remember the lyrics. And everyone right now is going, my ears, why are you doing this to us? Because I hate you. That's why. Simple enough. We're going to swim across here because it's basically the easiest way around it. And we're going to head up north. And I'm going to try my best to be careful. And you're going to see me messing with some save files here in a moment. And you're going to go, oh, hey, this is how far you made it. And I'm going to go, yeah, basically that's it. And it's going to give you some spoilers as to some of the things that you're going to see here in just a few moments. But we're going to move our way across this bridge. We have, I believe, 3 more times that we can cross it before it breaks. So we got the point off of that. We're going to head north now. And upon moving north, we see another door, or rather the door that we saw earlier. And so now we want to unlock door. And the key to the second door fits easily into the keyhole. You turn the key and shazam! Not the superhero, but, the door opens, and the second gold key disappears, revealing a third door with yet another inscription. We're going to read the door. Whoever chooses to seek the last key must have a stout heart. And I didn't get that at first when I was younger. Spoiler alert, this is the first time I've beaten King's Quest 2 because I got so aggravated with it as a kid that I never beat it. I've always liked the King's Quest series, but like 2 and 3, out of the 7 games that are the point-and-click adventures, 2 and 3 are the ones I dislike the most. You have come upon a quick little dwarf. Dwarves have a bad reputation for stealing treasure. Guess what? Even if that joke gets me, we have the protective spell. So get wrecked, little joker. And so now we're wanting to, I believe we want to head north here. And there's a particular reason why we're going to head north. I don't care, dwarf. And, alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Well, I'm going to move over... Well, actually, I'm going to save this. And we're going to go ahead and save this as, sugar. And we're going to try to enter the boat as is. That guy looks like death. Spooky Fiend holds out a bony claw as if in request for a payment of some kind. What you can do is you can do what I'm about to do. and walk off screen, wear ring, and we put on the ring that we found, wear cloak, and we put on the cloak that we wore. And now, let's try to enter into the boat. Enter boat. Apparently you can bribe the guy. The shrouded ghoul looks at the ruby ring on your finger and the black cloak around your neck. He motions for you to enter the boat, which you do. You must have fooled him into thinking you were someone else. Now here's the reason why you want the sugar cube. Exit boat. Eat sugar. If you don't, those are going to kill you. And I'm not kidding. You will die instantly. To my understanding, it's a bit harder in the remake because you're pointing and clicking. There are 2 spooky ghosts guarding the door to the gloomy castle. The situation looks bad. The 2 spirits are fooled by the black cloak and the large ruby ring that you are wearing. They slowly float away. Maybe remind them of someone else. I just realized that's Thriller playing in MIDI. Open door. Listen to the music that's playing right now and tell me, what do you think this is? What do you think we're... Oh, hey, did I just... Oh, well, anyway. Hearing the music that was playing, I know where I need to go from here, so I just kind of skipped through there. But hearing the music that was playing just then, what do you think we're going to be running into? If you're thinking something spooky and, something really spoopy and all like that, you may be right. So we're going to enter into this room, open drawer, and there's a candle in there. Take candle. And once we have this candle, what we're going to want to do next is we're wanting to head down. And at this point, we could actually fall. I think pretty wet, we could fall and not die. But what we're going to do first is we want to light candle. And then we want to doop. That's right. Graham falls and still doesn't die. He does that little tumble over real quick. And now that we've done this, we want to head over to the right. And what is it that happens when we go to the right? We go right here and look, and we notice that there's food on the tabletop, and there's a delicious looking smoked ham. Let's take the ham. Now, there's a reason we're wearing the cross right now, and that's in case something decides it wants to attack us. Before I do anything else, because I don't want to have to redo any of this, I understand we've got that in the bottom right corner, but I just really don't want to have to redo what we've, already done thus far. And we're going to head south, and I'm curious. What happens if I just... Oh! Okay, I wasn't quite expecting that. But we're in this deep, dark, dingy, cavernous area, and that just doesn't look good. Yeah, you want to wait for that to be closed. Now, how that works, I don't know. But why don't we open the casket and let's see what's inside. With trepidation, you lift the heavy lid of the beautifully carved coffin. Your heart beats wildly when you see a vampire lying asleep within it. It must be Count Dracula. And so let's kill Dracula. We have the stake and the mallet, and I love the fact, I love the little animation there. Graham looks like the kid that's trying, he's got the different wooden pegs of different shapes. And he's trying to put the square peg in the round hole. And just swack, 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 swack. You place the pointed stake on Count Dracula's chest. Quickly using the mallet, you pound the stake through his heart. Dracula disintegrates into a pile of dust. A small silver key is left behind in the coffin. So we're going to take key. Now, we want to look... Yeah, it's telling us that the fairies thing is... Look. Coffin. Monoculate the interior lined with shiny red satin. I think there's a satin pillow. Take pillow. Take pillow, and there's a large golden key, in there. And that's the golden key that we need. And you think to yourself, well, what happens if we don't do that? Well, you have to go back. And if the sugar cube runs out, you're stuck. And I don't mean just stuck. I mean, you got to restart the game unless you're doing like I do and you got multiple save files. I cannot stress how important it is that you have multiple save files in this game. And while I'm saying that, saving, I don't care that the little thing's in the right corner. You want to save often in games like this, because if you don't, you could get yourself stuck. And one of the games that were, one of my favorite King's Quest games is one of those games, 6. It's one of those where you can easily find yourself getting stuck and raging really quick if you use just one save file. I know. I tried to beat the game off of memory. I got stuck in a certain spot, and I got angry. Thankfully, we are right there. We're at least right there, okay? But again, I remember once I was playing King's Quest 6, and there's a certain area where I accidentally saved, and I saved in the middle of a bad click, and I didn't realize, and Graham instantly died, so every time I loaded the game, Graham was dead, and I'm like, crap. Got angry, quit playing, got stuck in a certain area, and died, Graham died, not Graham died, Alexander died, and I got angry. We got a chest right here, and this is the purpose behind the silver chest the silver key we want to unlock chest. Upon finding and upon doing that, we're going to open the chest. With a creak and a groan, the old lid opens, dragging cobwebs with it. Looking in the interior of the musty chest, you see a dazzling diamond and a sapphire tiara. Take tiara. You pick it up and carry it with you. So, guys, we have gotten almost everything. Alright, see you in a minute. Where was I? Alright, I was saying we've got the final key, and we've pretty much got everything we need in order to go through the doorway. And so we're going to want to exit out of this castle. And just in case I fell again, I saved at the top of the building this time, or the top of the tower. So I wasn't going to do this twice. Now, again, if you didn't get the sugar cubes, you'd probably die here. Because you can't make it through those poisonous bramble. So now that we're here, we want to enter boat. And we climb into the boat. We're taken to the other side. We're going to exit the boat. And, oh, yeah, we already exited out. So we're going to head this way, and I am going to hit the wrong button again. All right, key 3. Because we had so much luck with the little dwarf that I think it might be best to hug the corners of this area, because I'm afraid if I don't, the little bugger's going to come and try to get me. And I am without anything that I need at the moment, so hopefully he's not going to take anything. We're going to cross the bridge for the last time this game. And just to show you guys that I was serious about this, wrong button. Alright, let's say we didn't have everything that we needed. We crossed over there anyway. We had the silver key, but didn't get the other key. That's game over. Oh dear, what a shame. The rickety old bridge collapses as you attempt crossing it. You have fallen to your death. That's it, game over. You've lost out. So, it's one of the things that people didn't like about some of the King's Quest games, because they can be a bit trolly. And if you make a mistake, that's all she wrote. But what we're wanting to do now is we want to unlock this door. Unlock door. The key to the third door fits easily into the keyhole. You turn the key and presto, the door opens, and again the key disappears, revealing a world unlike any you've seen before. And it looks like nothing we've seen before. But what we're going to do is we're going to save our game right here as we name this. I shouldn't do that. I was about to say Stevie Wonder designed this level. We're going to call this level Color Blind. And we're going to save it here. I'm going to see you guys in the very next episode as we wrap this game up. Hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.